Hello, everybody. Welcome to Campbell's Creation. I'm Ellen. How y'all doing? Today, I just want to lay here and talk to y'all. Excuse me. That's some. Well, I know now. I've been diagnosed with shingles, y'all. I put up a post, but now this is what I look like. This whole side, I have some antibiotic cream on it, and I'm on the viral medication for it, and they call it chicken pops. And it popped me right in my eye, I guess. Ooh, hello, and welcome, June Hanson, Miss Hanson. How you doing? Welcome in. But this what I want to show y'all. This is what I got now, and my head feel much better from the surgery. It's not the surgery just whooping me out. It's the shingles. I told somebody shingles hurt worse than the brain surgery. Hello, is that Alicia? She said, OMG, what's happening to your eye? Alicia, I have shingles. If the office hadn't told you, I got shingles. And it's all on my eye some kind of way. I can hardly see good. I can hardly see with this eye. Um, Me and my daughter got a way of managing it. I can't leave out the room unless I put on some gloves. And I put on the gloves and go to the bathroom, use the bathroom. I come back, I discard the gloves. So we're going to have to probably get some more gloves some kind of way. And, oh my, wait, who is this? Okay, Alicia said, OMG. How did that happen? Only thing I could think of was maybe something happened during brain surgery and another doctor had to jump in um, that had the shingles to fix whatever was going on, and then I wind up with the shingles too. But they kept me alive, and I thank God for it. Hi. I can't make out your name. D-A... Is that D-A-C Dossett? D-A-C Dossett? She said, they said, what's up? I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. I had, in the description of this video, I was telling y'all, no matter what you're going through in the situation you're going through, I was saying just keep God first. And I also, made a statement saying that you should at least get to know Jesus and his Hebrew name, Yeshua Hamashach. And I just hold on to him. I hold on to him because whatever going on with me, he got it. He gonna fix it. I can't complain. No more than this pain is terrible. Y'all excuse me, but this pain is terrible. It is. But I'm hanging in here, and I want to talk to y'all today and say hello. And I've been sleeping a lot, getting a lot of rest. Seems like I sleep the whole day away. But it still restores my strength in my body. Let's see. Darcy, what's up? Sandy. Hello, hello, Sandy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, this is what I'm going through. And I have a few more issues going on, like my thyroids. I hadn't mentioned that, but yeah, I'm going to get that fixed if I can. I don't like waiting on nothing. When you wait, stuff get worse. Just go on, take care of it, throw it in the trash where it belongs. Go on, take care of it head on, face it. Get rid of it. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. That way you won't be denying yourself to longevity. And it's a lot of studies and information and stuff in the Bible about that. But I'm not going to talk too much about the Bible because I put everything I want to say in the description of this video. And I wanted to just let y'all know the importance of it. I got my little hat half on because when I took a shower, some of my hair got wet, even though it's braided. Y'all see these braids? I used to braid my mama hair like this. We call them plaits, though. I used to plait my mama hair, my sister hair, my own hair. Then I used to take the hot comb and press my hair, press my sister hair, and my mama hair was too soft to be pressed. My mama had that soft curly hair. So I just did, help do what I could. I loved her hair. I still like it. Hello, Sandy. Is that another? Yeah. Okay, I already saw you. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm laying here talking to y'all for a little while. I've been resting. I want y'all to know that. I've been resting. I've been resting all day from morning to noon. Then I got up, I took my shower, got my clothes on, and I'm back in the bed. And I'm even in the bed speaking with y'all. This a big king size bed, but I don't even know why I got a bed that big and it's just me. I figured out. I do have teddy bears though. Like a little kid. See? Where they at? Oh, I tapped my face. See that? Say hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Teddy. I have two of those up there. I'm always getting little teddy bears and stuff. My daughters, my grandchildren, they always bring me little gifts like that because I guess they know I like pillows on my bed, soft stuff. And I be liking it. I even had a big Kool-Aid pillow one time, but it got away from me, so it was made like a heart. But who knows? I might find another one. We ain't gonna cry over spilt milk. Uh, what did I do here? Oh, tissues. I need to keep them closed because this eye is leaking. It's leaking. If I can, y'all can watch me clean it up here. If it happened to any of y'all, you know to keep your hand off of it. Because they said when the blisters pop, you got to be very careful because they going to spread and make more. So I just keep everything together, put it in a garbage bag, and it goes out. Then I have some snacks up here with me. Some of my favorite treats. Hello, who is that? Add a, oh, I thought somebody was, I have blueberries, oh, and grapes. I have a couple strawberries too. Uh, I'm just taking it easy. This is a good way to recover from any kind of surgery. I have a community program that send me out aids or what they call them. They come in and help you. They can't pass medicine, but they can come in. They can clean your area if it need cleaning, and they can go to the store for you. They can go to the drugstore for you. They can go pay a bill for you if you trust them like that. Yeah, and I appreciate all of my aides. They're wonderful. Um, these is good. Yeah, but this is how just chill out. I can't see how long. Ooh, this is bad. I should have had on my glasses, but I got to be careful with my glasses too, because if the blisters buzz and some of that juice get on my glasses, when I put them back on, I just put that virus back on my skin. So I have some 90% alcohol. I'm going to take some paper towel and rub them down, clean them up, let them dry. Then I'll put them on. When I take them off, I'm going to take some alcohol and paper towel again and clean them off. That way I won't be putting the same stuff back on my face. Yesterday I felt it so tired or something, half sleep. I had been sleeping. I slept all night long, didn't wake up one time. And when I got up this morning, I felt so energetic, y'all. Energetic. Where if it was warmer outside, I could have just took a walk around the block. But with this shenanigan on my face, I gotta take it easy and watch myself. And I don't really want to go out because I don't want to infect nobody else. I want this thing to die right here. So I'm sort of like quarantined in my room. It's quarantination. Yeah, because they said that's chicken pop. Don't go around no children. So I'm gonna make sure I don't go around no children. Mm. And I've been dreaming up stuff for when the weather break, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, and who I'm gonna do it with. That's the thing. I've been trying to get help with my camper, y'all. And thank God I thought of somebody. My nephew, he live in Indiana somewhere. He's good at building, re renovating. He good at that too. And when I tell him what I want, me and him gonna do it. I'm not gonna stay stuck in a bed all the time. I'm getting out of this bed and I'm going to cut up me some wood and build something. If y'all hadn't noticed, sewing and carpentry have some of the same skills. Well, I can't say the same technique, but they have some of the same rules, like measure twice, cut once. And then you have to know how to read a ruler. You gotta break them numbers down. You start with 1/16, 2/16, 3/16, go all the way down that ruler. And then you come back and you say, is it 1/8, 1/16, 2/16. I done got confused my own self, y'all. But it's a way you do it. If you can understand what I'm trying to tell y'all, you break it back down. You know when you get to the half an inch mark, that's 1/2. You're going to reduce those numbers. They are all about fractions. You have to learn your ruler by fractions. And if you can't get it by fraction, you're going to misunderstand how to cut. And you have to break them down. And that's the same way you do with fabric. You learn that ruler by fractions, you reduce it down, and you cut. That way, all your cuts will come out perfect. And I think YouTube have a video on learning to read a ruler. Hello, hello, the confident quilter, Gladys Paul. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sabrina Suburban Garden. Welcome, welcome. She said, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank y'all for being here. Sabrina, I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody, but you send me a message like every day. And that makes me feel so good. It's inspired me to get up and do what I gotta do. And it made me feel like somebody care about me. So I appreciate that. I'm laying here talking about sewing and quilting and the measurements with the ruler and stuff and how you cut your fabric. And I was comparing it to carpentry work because when you cutting wood, it's the same thing. You got to learn, you got to know how to read that ruler. So if you want to get a job building anything, go to YouTube University, which is youtube.com, and search for those video on how to read a ruler. And when you see it, your eyes gonna pop open. You gonna start taking notes, and you gonna go practice. And when you practice, you got it. You really got it. That's the same way in making quilts and vice versa doing wood. I have seen people cut woods in small little old blocks and stuff and make a quilt pattern out of it. Sometimes you'll be flabbergasted what people can do with wood. Come to think of it, I would love a wooden quilt to hang on my wall. Well, I got one in the basement, but I love those wooden quilts. It'll be nice to have one of the Texas Lone Star. Cut them little tiny, tiny pieces and then it explode into the diamond shape, and it's all in wood and it's painted a certain color. Say you got, I don't know how many colors you need. Right now, it's 6 colors. You take six different colors and then paint out your diamonds till you got enough. And then you take your wood glue, glue them all down. When you through doing, put some weight on top. Let it dry. Let it sit there a couple days. Shoot, I just told somebody a good way how to make money. You can't, if you can't draw, you can't color, you can paint those little triangles, them little diamonds. All you got to do is get a quilt pattern. Thing about it, you might not want to make it big as a quilt. This thing want me to add a question. Let's try it. The color of the, what? What's the color of the number 7? I don't know. Okay. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? I got your eye is swollen today. You take care. Who is this? Is that Colleen? No. Let me set up a little bit. Carson? Is that Carson? Colson? Oh, hello and welcome in. Hi, Colson. Sabrina says no. Okay. I ain't gonna try it no more. No. Oh, no, Connie. Oh. Ooh. Let me stay on track here. It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing with that thing no way. It keep popping up on me. Trying to see, do I want to start a Q&A. But y'all can get a good look at this. See, I got something coming here. My eyeballs, I can barely, this is me got it open. Y'all see that? I keep it closed due to the lighting. You can see them on side my face. And I went to the emergency room and yes, it is shingles. And let me tell you, shingles is worse than the brain surgery. You know, when you have brain surgery, they can give you a little hydrocodone or something and let you go home and rest. With shingles, you got to have something else. You got to have something 3 times a day for this pain. This pain ain't no joke. But when they go to whipping on me, I just call on Jesus. Yep. I call on him because I think about what he did on the cross for me. He did it for me. I appreciate y'all being here with me today. And I'm just snacking. I'm sorry. But y'all have some. I got a bowl over here full. And I got to use what teeth I got. One day I plan to get these teeth fixed. But if I don't get this channel monetized, I'm going to be stuck looking like this. Sorry about that. I forgot to brush. I go brush after I get off this live. I have some good hydroxypate toothpaste. And I'll be using that. I've been trying to restore what is damaged. But it might be too late for me. I know God created our bodies to heal itself. And I don't think our teeth supposed to be pulled out of our head. I think we supposed to use some kind of cream or cleanser for them to re-heal them so they can re-heal. Everything we need is already on this planet. Everything. And each one of us here are all the same. And the reason I tell y'all we all the same because each and every one of us have flaws. And when I tell somebody, oh, I love you in all your flaws, that's an amazing thing to tell somebody because ain't none of us perfect. You have to be willing to forgive others when they hurt you, but I ain't saying be stupid. You must forgive them. Treat them better than they treat you and let them go. I'm just running my mouth super big time today, y'all. It feels so energetic, though. And I'm hanging in here. Let me box this shingles on out of here, and I'll be back on my feet. Y'all might pop up, look up, and see, and I'm down in the basement sewing again. I don't want to move too quick and too early, though. But I'm really feeling pretty good. It's getting better. But until my eyesight come back, I'm grounded. Ooh, these grapes so good. I could have a whole refrigerator full of grapes. Maybe not too many. I have some fruits that I do like. I like watermelon. Got a hotel seed. I like watermelon. I like grapes, the green ones or the red ones. But I like the ones with no seeds. And I like blueberries. And I'm sometimes partial to strawberries. But my berries I like most is the blueberries. Not blueberries. They call them blackberries, maybe. Down in the South, used to love to pick blackberries. We picked so many blackberries. My mama had a deep freezer full of blackberries. And we used to recycle all the ice cream buckets when we have ice cream for the family. My mama would take them buckets and wash them up real good. And we'll go pick berries. And one time I counted like maybe 10 ice cream pails in the freezer full of blackberries. Some of my mama friends would come to the house and she would give them one. We didn't care. I used to love to help my mama. I can remember me, my brother, and my younger sister, which my younger sister is deceased now, and my brother is alive. But the three of us used to leave home walking with just a pillowcase. A pillowcase across our shoulder. We ain't tell mama and daddy nothing. And at that time, I think I was probably about 11 or 12. And my brother would had to be about 15. And my baby sister, she would be 11. We leave home walking. When we come back, our pillowcases is full. We'll go to a pecan tree. We'll pick all the pecans we can find. And when my mom and them look up, we got 3 sacks full of pecans. The next day, we get another pillowcase and go leave home walking. We used to walk through the woods. You hear me? We'll go through the woods and find a cinnamon tree, a persimmon. What they say? Hello and welcome in. 100 years. We'll find a persimmon tree And my brother would shake that tree and we would pick up all the persimmons. All the persimmon. We all have a sack full to take home. And sometime my brother would get an idea and say, you know what? Fill your sack up and leave that one empty, and we gonna go somewhere else and we gonna fill that one up too. We fill them sacks up and take them all home to my mama, and my mama would make pies and cakes, and we didn't have to worry about goodies. We did pretty good. But where we lived, it was sort of like a homestead. Probably it was a homestead. It was where we had a little I forgot what they call that house. We had a 3-bedroom flat brick house that my mom and dad built back in the 60s. And at that time we had a cow, we had 2 goats, we had chickens, turkeys, ducks, something they used to call a guinea. I can't even name everything we had. We had 2 tractors. We had 1, 2, 3. We had 4 gardens or 4 truck patch, if that's what you remember them by, because that's what my parents used to call them. We had 4 truck patch. One of them was for the greens. We had turnip and mustard. At that time, I don't think we know anything about the kale, but we had turnip and mustards, I know. Oh, and maybe a few collards. And then the garden closer to the house had tomatoes, strawberries, onions, carrots, butter beans, bell pepper, and it had the eggplants and did I say the tomatoes already? And on the lower side of the garden, we had sugar cane. We was growing our own sugar cane, and we didn't really eat it right off, but my daddy would let us try some, and we would get it and eat it, and it was good. So he just told us, don't eat it all up just yet. Let's grow some more, and when the field get bigger, we'll have more, then we can eat it. But we had plenty of sugar cane. When my daddy cut that sugar cane, he went mill that sugar cane up and came home with pickle jars of molasses. And I was like, what? Pickle jars? Yeah, pickle jars. And it was good. I can remember my mama getting up early in the morning, cooking us fresh biscuits before we go to school. Can anybody remember fresh biscuit and cut up salt pork? My mama used to sliced up that salt pork and boil it and then fry it. Sometimes she'll fix some smothered potatoes to go with that salt pork. And it was good. It was really good. So, yeah, it was really good. So, those memories help a lot. I'm sorry to be rambling on with y'all here, but those memories takes me way back when I was little. How we used to go scouting through the woods and bring home good edible fruits and vegetables if we find them. My mama was also a fisher, y'all. She used to fish. And through my property now, we have a river that runs through it. And we would go down to that river and bait our fishing poles and catch some fish. But since I growed up, y'all, I don't like catching no fish with no pole. I done learned something new. I done learned to throw out a small cast net and catch the whole family if they coming through. I'm sorry to be laughing, but I do like fish. I like fish. I like salmon. And I think they meat is better than the meat we eating here. And the red meat, I be so particular by eating the red meat. And I would rather go to fish or chicken. I, I like crab meat too, but I don't eat too much crab meat. And I can't think of anything else now that I like to eat, but I'm just sharing my life with y'all. I can remember back in the day when my dad, somebody would come to my dad and say, I need help. I need my yard cut, my grass, and I can't do it. It's just too big for us. They would pay my daddy, and my daddy would load me and my sister up in the car, and we would go cut that yard. I mean, it was a yard about the size of a football field. And I will push the mow until I get tired. And I actually push myself harder on the mow than I allow my sister to push herself. And once I got overheated, I would sit down and tell her, go, you go cut while I cool down. And that's how we did it. We tag teamed it. We just, hey, we got it to do now. Let's go get it. It took us the whole day to cut that yard from getting overheated. And once we got through cutting it, that yard looked so beautiful. So beautiful. And I was like, wow, we did that. So that let me know then. My dad put us on that. Me and my sister got to start cutting the grass at home. And that's exactly what happened. We had to start cutting the grass. My daddy was a person in the community where if they had a problem, they would come to him. Sort of like a chief in an African village, because my father had a car that ran that he took care of. And if somebody was sick, they would send somebody out on a bicycle or walking to come to our house, and my daddy would go back with them and get the person and take them to the hospital or wherever they need to go. And it just make me think about how much he helped the community. I'm just realizing it. Wow. Yep, he used to help them a lot, especially if there was a woman with a bunch of children. And I remember there was one, but she lived it with her mama and her daddy. Yeah, I can just remember a lot of stuff. But when me and my sister would leave home and go to the store, you could hear the older people saying, there it go. I'm like, what? And I looked at my sister and I said, don't say nothing. Let's go on in the store. We get a lot of comments and stuff. And I guess we got them comments like that because my father was biracial. He was half white and half African slave. He lived on the plantation. His father was the master. And something happened, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how he even got free. But he wound up being free. I think a lot of slaves wind up being free. When my father passed, he was very old. He was 90 something. He told me he was born in 1905. And I'm like, 1905? Was slavery still in then? I ain't even Google it and look it up. But that's what he told me. I guess he wanted me to shut up. And I ain't gonna keep y'all much longer because I feel like I'm rambling. I'm gonna thank y'all for being here with me today. And maybe tomorrow I'll be thinking about some more of my life experience that I can share with y'all. Oh, I know some good ones. When I said that, some just popped in my head. And I'm going to share it with y'all because it's a part of my life and it's a part of my journey. Even though I was young and growing up, it was a part of my life. So thank y'all for being here. I love each and every one of y'all and all of your flaws. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. If I can see how to